Top 7 onion farming secrets that will shock you. The hidden onion farming truth that will transform your income. These are shocking secrets of elite onion farmers. Secret 3 is the fertilizer timing bombshell. When you apply matters more than how much. The third shocking secret that devastates most farmers' profitability is the catastrophic misunderstanding of onion fertilizer timing. Farmers diligently apply expensive fertilizers costing 200,000 to 300,000 shillings per acre, but they apply these nutrients at precisely the wrong times when onion plants cannot effectively use them, wasting 70 to 80% of their investment while simultaneously underfeeding plants during critical growth windows when nutrient availability determines final yields. The shocking truth that elite farmers discovered is that onion nutrient demand follows a highly specific pattern across the growing cycle, and matching your fertilizer applications to these demand windows rather than applying nutrients whenever convenient is the difference between the mediocre 15-ton yields and exceptional 45 tons harvest from identical fertilizer expenditures. Getting timing right doesn't cost any more money. It simply delivers 3 times more benefit from the same input. Understanding onion nutrient dynamics reveals why conventional fertilizer timing fails so dramatically. Onion growth follows distinct phases with radically different nutrient requirements. Phase 1 is establishment for the first 3 to 4 weeks after transplanting, when plants are developing roots and leaves but biomass is minimal. Nutrient demand is modest with emphasis on phosphorus for root development. Phase 2 is vegetative growth from 4 to 8 weeks when plants are rapidly producing the large leaf canopy needed for photosynthesis. Nitrogen demand explodes during this window as plants literally double their leaf area weekly. Phase 3 is bulb initiation and expansion from 8 to 14 weeks when plants redirect energy from leaf production into bulb enlargement. Potassium demand peaks during this critical window, determining final bulb size and weight. Phase 4 is maturation from 14 weeks to harvest when bulb filling completes and nutrients are redirected into storage compounds. Nutrient demand declines as plants approach senescence. The devastating mistake most farmers make is applying all or most fertilizer at planting during phase 1 when nutrient demand is minimal. A typical farmer broadcasts 150 kilograms of NPK compound fertilizer per acre during land preparation, thinking this provides nutrition throughout the season. In reality, most of this fertilizer applied during low demand phase 1 is lost through leaching during rains or volatilization before plants can absorb it. Meanwhile, during phase 2, when nitrogen demand explodes, and phase 3, when potassium demand peaks, plants are starving for nutrients that were already lost, creating the yield-limiting deficiencies that cap production at mediocre level. The financial waste is staggering. 250,000 shillings spent on fertilizer, delivering perhaps only 70,000 shillings worth of actual plant nutrition. because of catastrophic timing mismatch. 180,000 shillings literally washed away or evaporated. The correction that transforms results is split application timed to match demand phases. Here is the shocking game-changing protocol elite farmers follow. At planting or transplanting, apply minimum fertilizer, just 25 kilograms of DAP per acre, providing phosphorus for root development but avoiding nitrogen oversupply that would be wasted. 4 weeks after transplant at the beginning of phase 2, apply your first major nitrogen boost, 75 kilograms of CAN or 50 kilograms of urea per acre, broadcast and slightly incorporated, delivering explosive nitrogen exactly when leaf canopy is developing and plants can use it effectively. 7 weeks after transplant, during peak vegetative growth, apply your second nitrogen boost, 50 kilograms of CAN or 30 kilograms of urea per acre, sustaining the growth momentum. 10 weeks after transplant, as bulb initiation begins, entering phase 3, switch emphasis to potassium. Apply 25 kilograms of Nurate or potash or potassium sulfate per acre, and if budget allows, include 50 kilograms of additional NPK compound, something like between 12 to 17, emphasizing potassium. This potassium surge during bulb expansion directly translates to bulb weight. Every kilogram of potassium applied during this window can add 1 ton of bulb yield. The results of this timing optimized approach shock farmers when they first implement it, using identical or even slightly less total fertilizer than their traditional all at planting approach. Yields increase by 50 to 80% simply because nutrients arrive when plants need them rather than being lost before plants can use them. A farmer implementing proper timing might spend 200,000 shillings on fertilizer but achieve 35 tons per acre, while their neighbor spending 250,000 shillings on fertilizer applied at the planting achieves only 18 tons. The timing farmer gets 94% more yield from 20% less expenditure. This is the shocking power of working with plant biology rather than against it. Implementation requires overcoming the resistance to extra work of multiple applications. Yes, split application. It means visiting your field 4 times with fertilizer rather than once. Yes, it is additional labor and management, but each additional application takes perhaps 2 hours of labor, costing 5,000 shillings, and that 5,000 shillings investment delivers 2 to 5 tons of additional yield worth 40,000 to 100,000 shillings. A return on investment of 8 to 20 times. Elite farmers don't view split applications as burdensome or extra work. They view it as the most profitable 2 hours they spend all season. The mindset shift is crucial. Fertilizer timing is not optional optimization. It is fundamental requirement for high yields, and farmers who resist timing disciplines guarantee their own mediocre results. Troubleshooting timing challenges requires observation and adjustment based on plant response. If you implement split application timing but still see nitrogen deficiency syndromes like yellowing or yellowing leaves during vegetative growth, your rates are too conservative. Increase your 4-week and 7-week nitrogen applications by 20 to 30%. If plants show excessive vegetative growth with huge leaves but small boughs, you overemphasize the nitrogen and undersupplied potassium. Reduce nitrogen applications and increase potassium substantially during bulb development. If bulb sizing seems disappointing despite proper timing, your 10-week potassium application may be too late. Move it to 9 weeks when bulb's initiation is just beginning for maximum effect. The shocking revelation about fertilizer timing is that it completely changes profitability calculation. Allied farmers don't minimize fertilizer costs. They optimize fertilizer timing, knowing that properly timed nutrition delivers exponential returns while poorly timed applications waste money. Regardless of quantity, top onion farming secrets that will shock you. Secret number 4, the water mystery. Why onions drown when you think they are thriving? Click the link on the description below and watch this very inspiring secret. Thank you.